What's good, YouTube? Felix from Giant Lifestyle. Welcome back to the channel. Inside today's video, we're going to be talking about the most common question I get when it comes to starting and building a business. Whether you want to build an online store, an Amazon business, getting started with real estate, flipping medical commodities. I get this question day in and day out. Literally, for every time I get this question, if I had 10 bucks, I wouldn't even need to run a business. I'm getting started in business. What do I do with my taxes? How do I structure them? How do I pay them? How much do I owe? What's the deal with that? So listen up. I want to preface this video saying I am not a financial advisor, 2, a CPA, 3, a tax accountant, and 4, I'm not saying not to pay your taxes. It's the law of the land. It's a law, at least in the United States, that is very serious, and you got to do it. But let's think about this. Why? First off, taxes are fugazi. What are you paying money on? Income tax for what? Think about that. You know, there's a lot of rules in this country that are out there and nobody ever really questioned them. It's just, gotta pay our taxes. For what? For what? Why? 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 Please tell me why. Who came up with that? If one person rebels, go to jail. You're getting in trouble. They throw you in jail, whatever amount of time. You get in trouble. The most recent guy I can think of off the top of my head is Mike the Situation. There was a reality show called The Jersey Shore. He made a boatload of money, didn't pay any income tax, and he got like an 8-month federal prison sentence for tax evasion. But did anybody ever wonder like what would happen if not just one person evaded the taxes, but everybody evaded the taxes? Now, I'm not saying I'm not saying I don't pay my taxes. I pay taxes. I have 2016, 2017, 2018 tax returns. I pay my taxes. But think about it. So many people, it would never happen because the real makers of this video is pretty much only for United States viewers only. The real makers of this country got this whole system set up so that everybody follows it like a straight line. Whatever they say, that's why I have the media just pumping garbage. Whatever they say, they believe. If everybody stepped back and said, okay, we're not going to pay taxes, you think they're going to throw 350 million people in jail? No, the people have the power. All of us, we have the power. The amount of people that actually run this country is less than 100 people. And there's 350, maybe 500 million people in this country that are drones. Think about it. Why are we paying taxes for what? That's my point, man. Nobody ever thinks about that. Everybody just follows the rules. Listen, I do it too because I'm not going to be the one person that rebels, because you see what happens if you're the one person that rebels. It's not going to end pretty for you. But as far as what to do to get started with your business and your tax strategy, well, first off, talk to an accountant, talk to a CPA, somebody who understands the tax laws, how to, avoid paying as much taxes as possible. There's ways you can write things off and use different strategies. But in the end, if you make $100,000, you're going to end up paying some sort of income tax. And the reason why we pay taxes, or the reason why the government is always in search of pulling money from the people, is because America is going to be in debt forever. They owe Britain money. You wonder, okay, everybody's paying taxes. Where's this money going? It's going to Britain because we're still in debt. We're going to be in debt forever. Not only do they owe Britain, but they owe China. They owe all these countries money. Like, I invest in a few different cities in my area, and I know that the budget for this city is like over almost, I think it's close to $100 million. With tax revenue, it's over $100 million. And I know another city that the budget is insane. And I know one of the guys who invests there. He's actually my mentor. He's like, we're giving these people who know nothing about business all this money. And that's what happens with, the government and stuff. They have all this money, but, that's why I respect Trump, is because Yeah, he's a businessman, man. You gotta, this country is a business. How are you gonna throw some politician who doesn't know jack about money and making money and building a team and building a business into a role of a business owner? It doesn't work. If I took my business and transferred it to my sister or my parents, it would flop because they don't know how to run a business. So back to what I was saying as far as how to go about the strategy of, you know, doing your taxes when you're first building your business. Obviously have a CPA, but listen, don't stress it too much. If you're making $100 a week in your business, Uncle Sam, the tax man, ain't gonna come for you. The people that they knock on their door for, people making 100,000, 200,000, $500,000, $1 million, and not reporting it. But still report your taxes no matter how much you make. But don't put so much stress on it because they're not paying you. They're taking money from you. So what you need to do is go out there and make money. Go secure the bag. And then you could pay them. But real talk, you're not making no money? Why are you so worried? So many people I hear all the time, I need to worry, I need to figure out my strategy to pay them. Okay, so while you figure out your strategy and you make no moves, I'm going to keep making money. You understand what I'm saying? One of my good friends, or not, you know, one of my top clients who I actually showed the business to, I showed him the game of how to flip medical commodities and he ran with it. And crushed it, bought a new car, fixed his credit, bought a house with me, all that stuff. And I told him, listen, dude, I got a tax account for you. We could figure out all this later. Now he's in that stage of, you know, figuring out what he has to do. The only thing you need to do right now, oh, also, he quit his job, by the way. The only thing you need to do is go make money. You worried about paying Mr. Uncle Sam. He's not worried about paying you. Go close the deal. He's like, how much do I pay them off this wholesale deal if I close a wholesale deal? Listen, figure all that out later. You need to get paid first. And then you can pay your taxes. They're not worried about you, about paying you. Why are you so worried about paying them? I'm not saying don't pay them. I pay them. In fact, I pay them because it gives you an advantage. You know, when you pay your taxes, you can qualify for different things. You can qualify for a loan. You can qualify for a refi. You can qualify for a mortgage. How the system is set up is, sometimes I'm not going to say it's not genius because they have this system set up, but let's question, like, where did the idea, who came up with the word or the concept paying income tax, and why did everybody just run with it? But nothing we could do by now. It's kind of just the law of the law of the land, and I'm just gonna make more money. So, you know, if I have to dish out money, at least I'm not, you know, beat for money. But when you're first building your business and you have no money, listen, figure the tax stuff out later. Go get paid. Go get money. Then you can do that. In the meantime, the more you worried about paying Uncle Sam, you ain't got nothing. So you keep worrying about it. I'm going to go make some money. You understand what I'm saying? See the two different concepts? You can always take care of your taxes. You can file an extension. You can do all these things. They're really not, the way the IRS thinks is they don't want to make you get in trouble, quote unquote. They want to work with you. So you can always go on a payment plan, stuff like that. In the beginning, when you're not making no money, don't obsess over the idea of you taking no action in your business because you're worried about paying the IRS. Seriously. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to put a like on it. Make sure to subscribe as well. And if you guys are looking for a business model that works, I'm going to keep my program, Flipping Medical Commodities University, open until July. I got some requests of people who wanting me to keep it open just for another month. So I will do that. And I will see you guys later. Peace.